Kidding the news! Kidding the news!
What's the news across the station? We make fun of information. You wait, we hope for the news. We just love to give you the news.
Yes, we do. Hey, everybody, welcome. This is a big Tuesday, and the phone is ringing off the hook. Everybody is excited because today, primary in New Hampshire, that's Donald Trump on the horn right now, Mardi Gras Day, and also the Chinese New Year. So we got a lot going for us, and here to cover it all for us, from Indiana, the Aristotle of comedy, Mr. Tim Slagle.
Hey, Chris Christie is pretty excited. He's looking to do big in the New Hampshire primary, seeing as it's Fat Tuesday.
Everybody who votes for him gets a donut, so that's a good deal. And the host of her own show, the Terry O'Brien Show. Please welcome Ms. Terry O'Brien.
Hey guys, did you guys catch the Super Bowl? I know you did. You caught all the commercials, you know. You referred in our little slate there to this, what is it, the Puppy Monkey Baby. Yeah, you see this thing? It looks like an escapee from George Soros's private zoo. I don't know, a lot of people don't know about this private zoo. But they do a lot of animal experiments there, a lot of genetic experiments. Right now they're working on a version of Hillary that can talk without screeching. I don't know if that's going to work out, but they hope to roll it out by the summer.
And the first results are in from, I forget the name of the town in New Hampshire that has like a dozen people in it. And on the Republican side, Kasich just beat out Donald Trump. Those were the only two that got votes. And Bernie Sanders swept the Democratic side with 4 votes.
4 votes, yeah. Well, it's called Dixville Notch, which, you know, I'm thinking is kind of, people there have a sense of humor, right? I mean, this is what I say when I'm going somewhere. I'm going on the last train to Dixville, you know. So.
Dixville Notch, boy, they should make T-shirts. All right, let's start out our little soiree today with Catawissa Township. Now, I don't know where that is. That's in Columbia County, I believe. It must be, I'm going to call it Canada. And over there, the judge is tired of people showing up for court wearing pajama bottoms. So he made a sign saying, no more pajama bottoms. And I'm thinking, how big of a problem is this, that so many people are showing up in pajama bottoms?
Well, it's kind of a shame. Do you realize how many people in the justice system currently have never worn a belt?
Because they have the robes on, you mean?
Well, no, I mean, well, yeah, not only that, but then you also have people showing up in their pajamas, and then the judge smacks the hammer, and then they get orange pajamas.
But this judge obviously leads a pretty sheltered life because he's obviously not been to his local mall or, dare I say, his local Walmart. You know, I have a rule. You should once a week put on something that you have to zip, pants you have to zip. I mean, these people, they haven't zipped up anything in years. It would take heavy equipment to put that zipper.
They have skinny jeans. No such thing as skinny pajamas. You know, there's a lot of room to grow in those things. So if you're going to court, and Michael Jackson was the first one. Remember when he did that? He showed up in pajamas.
Yeah. That's right. I thought that was because he had some kind of medical problem, but then he had a lot of problems, so maybe that.
Well, actually, I think the first person probably to do it was Hugh Hefner.
If he was ever in court, yeah, he would have shown up, and he has nothing else other than pajamas. So
you know the sad thing about Hugh is that his outfit is finally age appropriate.
I don't know.
You can buy the Playboy Mansion too for $200 million, but his corpse has got to stay in it. So that's
well, he's looking forward to getting stiff again.
Wait, that one deserves a. There we go.
The bell too. Oh, what's wrong with this bell? This bell sounds like Jeb Bush. There we go.
All right. let's go to Brazil. Brazil's got problems. You know, they've got the Olympics coming up, which they're not ready for. The swimmers are all going to be swimming in poo water, and it's the epicenter of the Zika virus, where if you get that, you give birth to a pinhead. And now their biggest problem is a mayor in Brazil is imposing breathalyzer tests for city council because too many of the councilmen are showing up trash. So now before they can have a meeting, they have to take a breathalyzer test.
Well, actually, I'm pretty sure they haven't installed the law yet because current breathalyzers don't work on air above a certain temperature. So you need special breathalyzers for politicians.
Well, you said all those things. Is it any wonder they drink? And plus, it's not like they're just drinking because they want to drink. The one guy said his cardiologist told him he had to have 5 or 6 drinks a day. Come on.
Yeah,
I wish I could get a cardiologist like that.
No kidding.
well, the one I go to, you know, when you go to the dentist, usually when you're a kid, they hand you a sucker, you know, for repeat business. My cardiologist has a big bowl of donuts, so that's amazing. All right, let's go to New Hampshire, shall we? This is where all the action has taken place. And Jeb Bush, contrary to what everybody believes, is still in the race. And he said no one's paying attention to him. And I quote, "I could drop my pants, moon the whole crowd. Everybody would be aghast except the press guys who would never notice." So,
Actually, he's wrong. No one would notice.
He should
That
do it.
maybe Columba, and she'd be going, "Oh no, not that thing again."
He should do it. I mean, if Trump did it, everybody would say it's genius.
and with Bush, they say, hey, no wearing pajama bottoms on the campaign trail. You know. Oh, I got to find the quote from his mother, which was actually quite nice. This story was way too long. I probably should.
Nothing like having the 90-year-old mother trudging through the snow with the walker, you know. Nothing says confident campaign like that.
Yeah, why doesn't he get his dad out there up out of the old age home, you know, and do that?
Yeah, no, it's quite interesting that the parents are coming out. Jeb brought out Barbara, and Chelsea brought out Webb Hubble.
I love his telescope. It's so nice. But Barbara said that Jeb is the nicest, wisest, most caring, loyal, disciplined, but not a bragger. We don't allow that. So, you know, he's got to make George W. go, hey, what about me? I was president, you know.
Makes him sound like her Labrador Retriever or something. He's disciplined, he's loyal. Yeah, my dogs are like that too.
And he gets the paper, so that's nice. All right, well, it is the Chinese New Year, and it's the year of the
monkey.
Monkey! For Chinese New Year, yay! I know. It's fun, isn't it? All right. I'm taking them to the local Chinese restaurant tonight just to see what they say.
Now that you've got to periscope that. You've got to periscope that. You do.
If I can get a dog head and a baby bottom, you'll be famous. Okay. Anyhow, a guy over in England, because China has very polluted air, you know, they can't breathe it. So a guy over in England is selling 20-ounce jars of British air over in China, selling them for $155 each, which really makes China the most gullible country in the universe. And he's offering a Chinese New Year's special 15 jars for $12,000.
Yeah, okay, do the math on there. 155 a piece or 15 for 12,000? Are you sure it's the year of not the year of the pigeon?
It's not clear to me. Are these just jars that you unscrew? I mean, just a jar?
It's a big scam. He's selling jars of air.
You open it, and then all the polluted air.
Well, you got to breathe it quick. You open it up and just suck it out, kind of like the nitrous out of a Ready Whip container.
But it's sort of the anti-nitrous because they just have that in the air, floating around the air.
And he's selling it, I guess, air you don't have to chew, that's a nice selling point. Anyhow, that's what we have. That's where we came from. Anybody else have anything to add? Good luck to all the candidates.
Yes, I have some very important things to add because this is, I'm here for adult supervision. This is a public service, you guys. I have to ask you both, what are you getting the lovely Better 2/3 for Valentine's Day? Because Sunday is Valentine's Day.
You go first, Tim.
I knew it.
No. I just always go. I go for flowers and candy. I'm a traditionalist.
You can't go wrong with those. I can say you can't go wrong with those. Dale?
Well, it's because my wife's in a leg brace until her leg heals. I don't have to worry about taking her out anywhere. So.
But they dropped all those charges against Dale, so that's good to know.
I guess I'll get flowers because I live, not too far from the cemetery. So
actually, tonight he's going to embarrass her at the Chinese restaurant.
Well, I know you guys will not get sucked into this, but it's something guys can really get sucked into, and I'm seeing it constantly now, so I want to warn you guys. Guys are very susceptible to this. Do not buy that ginormous teddy bear. Do not buy this thing. Guys are into this thing like it's big. It's, look, here, I got a big one. No. That is for guys that are too cheap to buy jewelry. That's who that is for. It's like a guy that wants to make a big impact, it's now there is one exception to that. There is one exception if the girl you're buying it for really wants it, like she asked you for it. But if that's the case, she's probably between 8 and 12 years old, and you probably got a bigger problem than what to get for Valentine's.
Subway gift certificates instead.
So I'm thinking, if you do want to go that route, if you want to get something practical, you could go with like the lint lizard, like if you want, want to spend money on jewelry. But this could be a risky one, but if you know her well, you go with that. But if you really want to go cheap and cheesy, this is kind of, nostalgia. You could go with the craft.
Oh, yeah, you can get those at Costco, like 48 of them for a nickel.
Yeah, so for your Valentine's Day romantic dinner, you do this, turn on a little Me TV or something, So, but the ginormous teddy bear, do not stay with
Eat her some mac and cheese and show her the lint lizard.
Lint lizard in your trousers, or is it Happy Valentine's Day? I think I'm going to give mine a monkey.
You can't go wrong with a monkey.
No, you can't.
Never go wrong with a monkey.
Nobody's got nothing to hide except me and my monkey. All right, I think that's all that we have today. There we go. Thank you very much. We'll be back next week. Anybody doing anything this week?
Getting the news.
What's the news?
I'll be in touch with you guys about the New Hampshire primary.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. You can't hear you over the news. Go over the music.
Sorry. I'm just following the politics as always at TerryO'Brien.com. And you see, I sent you guys some love. Can you see that?
I do. I see that. Yeah, it's kind of like a Pentecostal Hallmark card.
I sent you guys something else too for Valentine's Day. Some Chipotle gift certificates. I hope you got those.
Well, as the last guy who went to Chipotle said, "Hey, we got to run." Bye-bye, everybody.
You can't do the news.
Good night, Pablo.
Bye-bye, Pablo. Gong Hee Fat Choi.